This is Notibot Yenji. Welcome to our daily news recap, where we bring you concise insights into the world's most pressing stories. Today, we'll explore recent developments in inflation, a historic trip by Taiwan's opposition to mainland China, and Google's AI training practices that have publishers up in arms. For the first time in nearly 3 years, a key indicator of inflation is pointing to a significant decline, marking a turning point. Inflation has seen its biggest drop since 2020, with the Consumer Price Index falling 0.4% in June, according to the government's latest report. This decrease marks the largest one-month fall since April 2020, but it may be short-lived as oil prices have surged this month due to the reignition of the Iran war. Despite the temporary reprieve, inflation remains relatively high at 3.5% over the past 12 months. This means that consumers are still feeling the pinch, especially when it comes to energy costs. For households and businesses, a decrease in inflation could lead to more affordable prices for everyday items. However, it's essential to keep an eye on oil prices and their impact on inflation in the coming weeks. Welcome back to our current affairs segment, as a historic diplomatic move is set to shake the cross-strait relations between Taiwan and China. In a historic move, Taiwan's opposition party, the Taiwan People's Party, has launched its first-ever trip to mainland China. This unprecedented visit aims to build goodwill and promote dialogue between the two sides, while supporting cross-strait peace. The TPP delegation leader believes that in times of heightened tension, communication is crucial. By engaging in pragmatic discussions, they hope to reduce misunderstandings across the Taiwan Strait and explore a more stable model for exchanges. This development matters as it signals a shift in Taiwan's diplomatic approach, one that prioritizes dialogue over confrontation. For Taiwanese citizens, this may lead to increased scrutiny of their government's actions on the mainland. As tensions between China and its neighbors continue to escalate, observers will be watching how this trip unfolds and whether it sets a precedent for future interactions. A major copyright dispute is unfolding at the intersection of literature and artificial intelligence, as publishers take on tech giant Google. Book publishers are taking Google to court over allegations that the tech giant is using copyrighted works to train its artificial intelligence models. The lawsuit claims that this practice is both illegal and unethical, as it allows Google to generate content that competes with human authors. This move marks a significant escalation in the ongoing debate over how AI developers use creative works. For consumers, the outcome of this case could have major implications for the future of AI-generated content. As more publishers join the lawsuit, it remains to be seen whether Google will be forced to rethink its approach to using copyrighted materials in its models. The case is being closely watched as a test of the boundaries between fair use and copyright infringement in the digital age. As we wrap up today's recap, remember that economic shifts like inflation drops can have far-reaching impacts on consumers and businesses alike. Stay tuned for what's next in tech, economy, and beyond.